All right, today we're working on the 1993 Ford F250. We're changing out the window. This window was broken and it rained on this side of the door for the past 3 years, so all the electronics in here might be water damaged. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is take out the Phillips head screwdrivers holding the door to the door panel to the door. There's one right there, there's one right there, and there's one down there, and there's one right there. There's a total of 4. So take those out and let's get this door panel off. There's a hidden one down here. So a total of 4, 5, maybe 6. Alright, this is what it looks like. Plastic taken off. I already checked the window motor works, so we're good there. When I tried to put the window in though, it wouldn't fit because it's about a 1/4 inch. The window is a 1/4 inch sticking out this way. So this is in our way. So what we got to do to remedy that is we got to loosen this nut right here, which holds the bracket in place. And that should give us a little bit more play right there. I don't know if we need to loosen any other brackets. Maybe if we loosen this nut down here, that'll loosen that side a little bit, make it easier to fit the window in. But yeah, let's see what that does. Alright, then you pop this little square shaped tab into the rack right there. Once you get that popped in, there's grease already on there. That's supposed to help lubricate it as the window goes up and down. Once you get that popped in, then you're good to... Okay, now we're changing both the motors out. That's the latest update on this job. Last time we were here, I took apart the left door, put the window in. There's now a window installed, but the motor doesn't work properly, so we got to change that out. Same for the right side. The motor on the right side doesn't even work at all. So same thing for the right side. We're taking the motor out, putting a new one in. Let's get started. And what you want to do first is take out the Phillips head screwdrivers. There's one right there. There's one in the door right there. There's one right there holding the unlock and lock mechanism. There's one on the bottom of the door right there. One right there. Just look everywhere and take them all out. There's not one right there. I want to let that be known. That wasn't there already. Then once you got all the bolts taken out, the door is only going to be held in by this and this. And what you want to do is just pop this through so it doesn't get broken when you remove the door panel. And then you just want to guide this over the handle as you're taking it off, which I'll try to do now. But yeah, whenever you're working with anything electrical, always disconnect the positive from the battery so there's no circuit, there's no power going through the circuit. Okay, so now if you look at the new motor, there's 3 bolts holding it in, and it mounts inside of there like this. See how that matches up? So what I need to do is get those 3 bolts out in the motor, and then there's these 2 cords that we got to rewire. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, so it's an 8mm socket that you're gonna need. Let's get it out. Okay, here's our old motor. As you guys can see, this is the reason why it's not working. The whole gear is jammed up inside. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna snip this clip off of here, and we're gonna attach it to our new motor. Look at the way our new motor spins. Well, actually don't spin at all, which is a good thing. That means it's completely solid inside. This one is not solid. And then this is the way you guys connect your wires. Red goes to red, yellow goes to yellow. But you're gonna put one end in this clip like this. One wire will go in one end, the other wire will go in the other end, same color, and then you push it down with this and lock it into place. Let me do that real quick. And that's how it should look. That's how you attach these cords with no solder. So there we go. I already pulled on both ends to make sure that they're secure. Now let's bolt up. All right. I just bought these 20 amp circuit breakers. These are the relays for the power windows and the automatic locks. Let's go ahead and put those in. Brand new. Now plugged in. Now let's see if the automatic locks work. And also the power windows. Alright, the locks now work. And now let's check this window. So the window doesn't work. Let's try the right side. So we got the locks back up and running. But let's see if these windows are running. Nope. So what that means is we got new fuses. The only last result would be the switch. This switch doesn't work at all. So we're gonna need a new switch. And then yep, so that lets you know this. Okay, we got the driver's side motor out of the door. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off the wire right here and splice it to this new motor with these connections. I'll show you how to do that here right now. Okay, so how you do that is you cut the wires off. I cut them off right where the tape was, so it has the same length. And then you grab your wire cutters, aka wire stripper, and this is a 14 gauge. So what you do is you just put your end in the 14, which I'm gonna go like right there with it. And then you just pinch and twist. Twist, pinch, and then pull. And there you go. Perfect wire stripped. Alright, so this is how you put the wires in. One end goes in of the same color, one end goes into one end. So as you guys can see, we got red right there. So we're going to put the red in right here in one end, the other red and the other end like that, and then you just crimp them together. And then after testing it, this wire easily popped out. So let's actually take that back out and redo it. You know, sometimes you might have to do this a couple times. All right, let's give it a test run. After installing the new the new wires to the new motor, let's see if it spins. Yep, there it is. So now let's go fix the right side. I'm thinking that maybe I didn't clip these wires on properly over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and rewire it again. See if that'll fix it. If it doesn't, that lets me know it's the switch. So far, nothing happened. So let me go try to fix that wiring real quick. I'm gonna need this. Always disconnect your negative battery before you're messing with anything electrical. The reason why it didn't work is because I didn't twist these wires. I just left them flat. Make sure you twist them first. Let me show you what I mean. Make sure you twist them like this. That way they got the maximum density to the wire. Instead of it being flat, it'll be solid all the way around. And it'll pinch better inside of that clip. That's the whole purpose of that. Now let's see what happens when we do it like this. Also, grab your crimp tool and pinch it like this. Make sure that thing is all the way down. There it is. Now that one's good. Let's test it. Make sure none of the wires pop out. Yeah, they're in there solidly. Now let's do the same for the red one. All right, now with the new connections, let's see if the motor will spin. Put your battery positive back on. Turn the key to the on position. And now let's try this switch first. Nothing. So this switch is bad for sure. Now let's try the switch for the driver door. Let's see if it'll open. If it'll raise the passenger window motor. Nope. Nothing. Left side works, but the right side, nothing. Okay, then what you want to do is make sure that the window regulator arm is actually in the gear for the window motor. And the way you do that is you just press the window motor flat against the plate, and you push down on the window regulator arm. If it doesn't move, then that means you're locked into place. Now you can go ahead and tighten these bolts. And we almost there. Not quite. I still see a little bit of a gap in between the plate. So let's keep on going. with the new fuse installed for the unlock and lock, it's now doing that. So there has to be something with the lock mechanism on both doors. I know it has nothing to do with the switch because the switch was working fine earlier. But yeah, here we go, man. We got the door panel back installed, screws in the right positions. And let's go ahead and see if it works with the door panel on. There it is. So we fixed the problem in the left side. The new motor on the right door didn't fix that problem because I'm thinking the switch is bad. And now we're finding out this lock mechanism is bad. So whatever that is in there probably needs to get switched out because this is a brand new fuse.